There she is. Still quite a distance away. Look at that! I think we're going to the moon because it's in the nature of the human being to face challenges. It's by the nature of his deep inner soul. We're required to do these things just as salmon swim upstream. Neil Armstrong. Lunar orbit. Altitude 86 miles. Is this big black chunk of a black hole the moon? I believe it is. We're orbiting the moon. You can see the craters.
Eagle, Houston, the alignment and the initialization look good to us, over.
There we go.
Roger, thank you.
We're just an alien observing them.
Eagle, Houston,
look at the size of that crater.
There you go, 1 minute till take. You guys take care. See you later.
Oh, I hit the wall.
Apollo 11, Houston, we are go for undocking, over. Roger, understand. Roger, Eagle, undock. Roger, how does it look? The Eagle has wings. Roger.
Look at that. I used to be a fan of, well, I'm still sure I am.
Eagle, Houston, we see you on the steerable, over.
A fan of staring up at the moon at the night sky.
You got thrusters on board that vehicle.
This is what I'm looking at.
Okay, you got it. Do it later. Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over. Guidance says we're go. Coming up on 5 minutes to ignition. Gene Kran's getting a go, no-go for descent.
This is awesome.
Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going around the horn. Make your go, no-goes based on the data you had prior to LOS. See, we got it back. Give you another few seconds. We're going, fine. Okay, retro, go. Vital, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Self-com, go. Ginsey, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go to continue PDI.
The detail. There's the Earth. I wonder how many times each crew member was pinching themselves, thinking this was a dream, because it certainly must feel like a dream. The Earth looks like a crescent moon. Flight trajectory. Braking, visibility phase, landing phase. All thrust is provided by a single rocket under the center of the lander. You need to angle the craft. Well, obviously I need to do that then. To slow its descent for a soft landing. Look for a landing indicator. Hold for additional thrust. Pitch forward and back. Translate left and right. Control. Toggle landing site marker. let's do that. And it all comes down to me. As soon as somebody demonstrates the art of flying, settlers from our species of man will not be lacking on the moon and Jupiter. Who would have believed that a huge ocean could be crossed more peacefully and safely than the narrow expanse of the Adriatic, the Baltic Sea, or the English Channel, provide ship or sails adapted to the heavenly breezes, and there will be some who fare. Oh, I couldn't really. I'm getting a little bit dizzy, to be honest. Mission time elapsed 4 days and 6 hours, a mere 66 years after the Wright brothers' first powered flighting, that we're doing this. Back to work, guys. You ready? Wait, is it just you and me? Where's the other guy? Somewhere else got drone and something else. Okay, so we're into this new sort of shell thing, the moon, the lunar module. There's the landing marker.
Altitude 4200, singular go for landing, over.
Okay, so this...
Roger, and bearing, go for landing, 3,000 feet. Copy alarm.
Oh, we need to be careful, careful, careful. Was decelerating. I was losing altitude too fast. How much fuel does this rocket have, though? Can I tilt a little bit forward? Where is the outer marker? Can I... Ooh...
2,000 feet, 2,000 feet, into the ag, 47 degrees, roger, 47 degrees.
I should not do this. There's the Earth.
1,400 feet, still looking very good.
Still looking very good.
Roger, 1202, we copy, 700.
Oh! We lost altitude a little too fast there. Crashed into the surface. I should have gone with the cinematic experience. I just wanted to see where the other marker was. I need to take this a lot more seriously, I'm sorry. This is the moment in humanity when we need to take things seriously. If we tilt a little bit. How much fuel do we have? Is it measured by the... Is this indicator right in front of me here?
Altitude 5,200 feet.
I will need to... I need to lose altitude before I don't want to be directly above it. Because then I won't be seeing where I'm going. Oi, 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 oi. What's going on? No! I'm losing control.
Altitude 4,200, singular go for landing, over.
We're good for landing. Are we now? But I don't see where I'm going.
Go for landing, 3,000 feet. Stop alarm. 1201. 1201, roger, 1201 alarm.
Can I just Going a little fast down, we need to use the thruster a little bit.
Roger, interfering. Go for landing. 3,000 feet. Stop alarm. Roger, 1201 alarm.
It's not easy to determine how to
Into the ag, 47 degrees. Roger.
1,000 feet.
47 degrees.
We're doing good. We're going backwards a little bit. Let's tilt forward. How did I manage that? Are you ready for landing, sir? Let's do this. You check all these other values and stuff, and then
60 seconds.
and then I'll do the landing. We just need a little bit more speed straight ahead. So surreal. I can feel the distance. It's so amazing. We're still doing good?
700 feet.
Ran out of fuel. Oh, dang it.
140 feet down at 30. At a 15. At 400 feet down at 9.
Okay, this is not going good. This is not good. We're stalling. Not good. Where's the fuel reading though?
300 feet down, 3.5.
Oh.
27 forward.
That damn wall.
100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward. 875.
Ran out of fuel. The more you are pitched over, the faster you fall. Okay. Taking the view, Buzz. This is a one-in-a-lifetime chance. Or one in a humanity. The thought that nobody has gone here before. We beat the Russians. We beat them, Buzz. Ooh, we're going a little fast.
Altitude 42. Houston, you're go for landing, over.
Still going a little fast. Let's see if this does anything. Down we go. Let's see. There it is. There she is.
Go for landing. 3,000 feet.
Just seeing if we can fall a little bit, lose some altitude.
1201.
Master alarm, it's okay.
Roger, 1201.
We got this. Yeah. Thank you for trusting me.
2,000 feet. 2,000 feet. Into the ag. 47 degrees. Roger. 47 degrees. Altitude 1,600.
Okay, I think we're gonna hit it, boss. I think we gotta hit the spots.
Roger, 12.
Oh, we are going in fast. We're going in fast.
700 feet. 21 down. 33 degrees.
We're going on.
40 feet down at 30. Down at 15.
I think we got this, Buzz.
At 400 feet down at 9. 300 feet down 3.5. 47 forward.
Oh, the detail in the crater. Come on.
Up and forward, come down nicely, 200 feet. 4.5 down. 5.5 down. Down a half. 30 seconds forward.
Yes. Oh. Keep altitude some more. Right next to the tiny crater.
100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward.
We're gonna do it?
75 feet.
Be more excited, Buzz, eh?
Down a half. Down 2.5. Picking up some dust.
Careful. Careful.
Contact light.
Yes.
Okay, engine stop.
Yes! Buzz, high five!
Mode control, both autos, engine and command.
We did it.
off. Engine arm off.
We're the first on the moon.
413 is in. We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again.
A bunch of guys about to turn blue. Aw. Remaining fuel C. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to get out of this moon afterwards. That was amazing. It took quite a few tries, but I think we got it in the end. I'll take it. Whew. July 21st, 1969.
I'm at the foot of the ladder. The 11-foot beds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. Although the surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Well done.
As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boot. I only go in a small fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads in the fine sandy particles.
Yeah, this is Houston. We're copying. There seems to be no difficulty in moving around as we suspected. It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of 16G that we performed.
Easier than a simulation.
Simulations on the ground. Absolutely no trouble to walk around.
Here men from the planet Earth first set foot out upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. And we beat the Russians. Amazing. Simply marvelous. Deploy experiments. Oh, cool. Deploy all experiments and explore the landing area. When you are ready to leave, just approach the lander and click on the leave surface icon near the ladder. Look for the following icons. Spacebar, interact and teleport. Forward, back, jump. Control for jump. Sprint. Okay, you can sprint on the moon. Tab F1. Lunar surface operation.
Beautiful view. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here.
And there Buzz is jumping around, having fun. Don't go too far, Buzz. Ooh.
Oh, that looks beautiful from there, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. Okay, it's quite dark here in the shadow and a little hard for me to see that I have good footing. I'll work my way over into the sunlight here without looking directly into the sun.
But it's dark and it's so silent. Because there's no wind, there's no nothing.
My pocket open, but
All the radio signals.
yes, it is. It's not up against your suit, though. Hit it back once more. Or more toward the inside. Okay, that's good.
Careful, careful.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Could we get both of you on the camera for a minute, please?
Okay, I'll fix the camera out on. Where would be a good spot? What's this? Eye.
Making sure not to lock it on my way out.
Looks like a satellite. It has some solar panels.
Hey Neil, didn't I say we might see some purple rocks?
The passive seismic experiment detected lunar moonquakes and provided information about the internal structure of the moon. This experiment studied the propagation of seismic waves through the moon and provided our most detailed look at the moon's internal structure. The Apollo 11 seismometer returned data for just 3 weeks but provided a very useful look at lunar seismology. More advanced seismometers were deployed at the Apollo 12, 14, 15 and 16 landing sites and transmitted data to Earth until September 1977. Each of these seismometers measured all 3 components of ground displacement: up-down, north-south and east-west. If a seismic event is observed by 3 or more seismometers, the time and location of the event can be determined. Because seismic waves from distant events travel deeper into the moon than waves from nearby events, by measuring events at various distances from the seismometer, one can determine how seismic velocities vary with depth in the moon. In turn, this information can be used to study the moon's internal structure. Most of the events observed by the seismometers were due either to moonquakes or to meteorite impacts. However, the third stages of several Saturn V rockets and the ascent stages of several lunar modules were deliberately crashed into the moon after these spacecraft were no longer needed.
Huh.
These man-made crashes produced seismic events of known times and locations and helped to calibrate the network of seismometers.
Oh, there he is. I was looking for him.
Start to lose my balance in one direction, and recovery is quite natural and very easy.
He's really enjoying himself. I am too.
And moving arms around, Jack doesn't...
The laser-ranging retroflector experiment was deployed on Apollo 11, 14 and 15. It consists of a series of corner cube reflectors, which are a special type of mirror with the property of always reflecting an incoming light beam back in the direction it came from. These reflectors can be illuminated by laser beams aimed through large telescopes on Earth. The reflected laser beam is also observed with the telescope, providing a measurement of the round-trip distance between Earth and the Moon. This is the only Apollo experiment that is still returning data from the Moon.
Oh,
Many of these measurements have been made by McDonald Observatory in Texas.
McDonald.
Laser beams are used because they remain tightly focused for large distances. Nevertheless, there is enough dispersion of the beam that is about 7 kilometers in diameter when it reaches the Moon and 20 kilometers in diameter when it returns to Earth. Because of this very weak signal, observations are made for several hours at a time. By averaging the signal for this period, the distance to the Moon can be measured to an accuracy of about 3 centimeters. The average distance from the Earth to the Moon is about 385,000 kilometers. The laser-ranging retroflector experiment has produced many important measurements. These include an improved knowledge of the Moon's orbit and the rate at which the Moon is receding from Earth, which is currently 3.8 centimeters per year.
Oh. Don't go too far off, Buzz.
Field of view, is that right now, Houston? That's affirmative, Buzz.
So huge
Okay,
and
Buzz,
deserted.
ready to bring down the camera? I'm all ready. I think it's 2 miles squared away in good shape.
We're gonna place the American flag here.
Okay, Houston, I'm going to change lenses on you.
And it's not even moving. It's just because there's no wind.
The Lunar Flag Assembly, or LFA, was a kit containing a flag of the United States, designed to be planted by astronauts on the Moon during the Apollo program. 7 such flag assemblies were sent to the Moon, 6 of which were planted, the exception being the one carried on Apollo 13, which had to abort its landing due to a serious spacecraft failure.
Oh yeah.
The nylon flags were hung on telescoping staffs and horizontal bars constructed of 1-inch anodized aluminium tubes. The flags were carried on the outside of the Apollo lunar module, most of them on the descent ladder inside a thermally insulated tubular case to protect them from exhaust gas temperature.
Inside here? No, keep talking.
Neil, this is Houston.
Most of them on the descent ladder inside a thermally insulated tubular case to protect them from exhaust gas temperatures calculated to reach 2000 degrees Fahrenheit or 1090 degrees Celsius. 6 of the flags were ordered from a government supply catalogue and measured 3 feet by 5 feet. The last one planted on the Moon was slightly larger, at 6 foot wide, the flag which had hung in the Mission Operations Control Room in the Manned Spacecraft Centre for most of the Apollo programme.
I like flags. You look pretty.
Yeah, surface material outer. I don't know how good your lens is, but if you can touches
What's this?
above.
This is the solar wind composition experiment. The Sun continually emits a flux of electrically charged particles into space. This is termed the solar wind. The Earth's magnetic field prevents these charged particles from reaching the Earth's surface.
Well, most of
although
them,
in
not
the
all of
Earth's
them.
polar regions, these particles can reach the upper part of the atmosphere, causing auroras. The Moon
Oh,
is
yeah.
outside the Earth's magnetic field for most of each month and has a negligible atmosphere, allowing solar wind particles to reach the Moon's surface. The solar wind composition experiment was performed on Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15 and 16. It consisted of an aluminium foil sheet 1.4 metres by 0.3 metres that was deployed on a pole facing the Sun. This foil was exposed to the Sun for periods ranging from 77 minutes on Apollo 11 to 45 hours on Apollo 16, allowing solar wind particles to embed themselves into the foil. The foil was then returned to Earth for laboratory analysis. This allowed the chemical composition of the embedded solar wind to be determined more accurately than would be possible if the measurement were made using remotely controlled instruments on the Moon, but limited the periods at which observations could be made.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Hi, Mr. President, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz.
Hello.
I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you... For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with us in recognizing what an immense...
God is coming from all over there. That's fascinating.
Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the Sea of Tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to Earth.
He's just
For
jumping
one
around.
priceless moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this Earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done, and one in our prayers that you will return safely to Earth.
Oh yeah, about that. Let's hope so.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but
Oh, he's touched. Very touched.
peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future. Honor for us to be able to participate here today.
And thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. President.
And incidentally, these rocks, very powdery surface.
I'm not ready just yet, I think. Oh, I want to look around.
I'd like to
Oh, there's a camera.
the, various
Hello.
the person can traveling on the surface.
Oh. Like Mr. Bean on vacation.
Something interesting in the bottom of this little crater here.
I'm going to explore a little over here, I think.
Really throw things a long way up here. Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture.
Meteorites. Meteors.
Neil, this is Houston. We're getting a picture. You're not in at the present time. We can see the bag on the LEC being moved by Buzz, though. Here you come into our field of view.
Hang on.
The descent engine did not leave a crater of any size. It has about 1 foot clearance on the ground. We're essentially on a very level place here.
She's like a bunny jumping around. Then again, we're on the moon.
From the descent engine, but
Ah,
very
can't go
insignificant.
further. But still. Wow.
I've noticed several times in going from the sunlight into shadow that just as I go in, I catch an additional reflection off the lamp. That, along with the reflection off my face onto the visor, makes
visibility very poor, just at the transition. Sunlight into
We're gonna
the
make
shadow.
sure to head off before
Essentially have so much
it gets
glare
dark, because
coming
it's gonna
onto
be
my
pretty
visor.
dark and pretty
Shadow.
cold as well.
Helmet actually
So
gets shadow, and then it takes a short while for my eyes to adapt
the moon is made of green cheese.
to lighting conditions.
Is a statement referring to a fanciful belief that the moon is composed of cheese.
Shadow area.
In its original formulation as a proverb and metaphor for credulity, which roots its fable, this refers to the perception of a simpleton who sees a reflection of the moon in water and mistakes it for a round cheese wheel. Folklore motive.
In the surface.
Both children's folklore and modern popular
Houston,
culture.
roger that.
Green cheese refers to a young cheese, cream cheese.
Like it's a little difficult to dig through the
Like this crater.
crust. Very interesting. It's a very soft surface, but here and there where I
No,
work
actually,
with the,
historical popular belief.
contingency
Well, I
sample
believe that.
collector, I run into
That it weren't
very hard
extreme credulity.
surface, but it appears to be
To immerse yourself
very
in this
cohesive,
concept a bit further, watching Wallace and
material
Gromit's
of the same
Grand
sort.
Day Out is highly recommended. Smiley face. I haven't watched a lot of Wallace and Gromit, but I did watch The Curse of the Werewolf, or what it was called.
Check over.
It was a great movie.
Hi, Roger. Houston, loud and clear. Roger out. Loud and clear, Houston. Roger, Buzz.
Green cheese. Okay, I'm ready to head back now.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Can we get both of you on the camera?
I wasn't worried until the president mentioned that, okay, we're awaiting your safe return, and then was like, oh, F.
Hey, Neil, didn't I say we might see some purple rocks? Find the purple rocks? Yep.
Where are you, Buzz? There you are.
I've noticed several times in going from the sunlight into shadow that just as I go in, I catch an additional reflection off the lens. That, along with the reflection off my face onto the visor, makes visibility very poor. Just at the
I think you already said that. Let's,
sunlight into the shadow. I essentially have so much
What's
glare
this?
coming onto my visor. I'm under shadow. Neil is now unveiling the plaque that is. For those who haven't read the plaque, we'll read the plaque that's on the front landing gear of this LAM. There's two
take a last
hemispheres,
good look
one showing
around.
each of the two hemispheres of Earth. Underneath it says, "Dear man
Amazing.
from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon. July
We're heading back now.
1969
Don't move.
BT.
You ready, Buzz?
Peace for all mankind.
Buzz, get back
It
here.
has the,
Buzz?
the crew member's signature.
He'll come once I
and
fire the engine up.
signature of the
Leave the
President of
surface.
the United States.
Tranquility Base, Houston.
Roger, go ahead.
Roger, our guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
Thank you.
Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway.
Roger.
The size of that crater.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, fourth stage, engine arm ascent, proceed.
Oh ho!
Shadow, beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up.
Just ejected up there.
Very smooth.
And it just left the landing platform.
Very quiet ride. There's that one crater on there.
1,000 feet
There
high.
she goes.
80 feet per second vertical rise. Here you go, Houston. Request manual start override. Roger. 2,600 feet altitude.
I'm feeling like
Here you
I'm
go,
generally
Houston.
being left
You're
here on
looking good.
purpose. It's like I'm Buzz being left down there because I had too much fun jumping around. July 24th, 44 hours after leaving the lunar surface and at a speed of 36,000 feet per second, Apollo 11 hits Earth's atmosphere. I think it said. Wow. Look at the... Oh. Where's the moon?
Houston, we got the service module going by.
Roger, thank you.
And it's rotating just like it should be. Thrusters are firing.
Are there lightning strikes around the world?
Velocity 33,000 feet per second.
So I can see lightning.
Houston, we'll have you for about 3-4 minutes through Redstone and then pick you up after blackout through Orion. Roger.
Guidance reports Apollo 11 right down the middle of the corridor.
Oh, we are going at such high speeds right now.
See you later.
We're breaching the... See you later. We're breaching the atmosphere. Oh, that's gonna be so hot. It's like a meteor bursting through the atmosphere. You can even see the trail. Oh, so hot. Hi there.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
The instruments are going crazy. Wow, the heat.
Apollo 11, Houston through Orion. Apollo 11, Houston, in the blind, Airbus has a visual contact.
Oh, Jesus.
Apollo 11, Houston, standing by for your history reading, over.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Got that?
Hornet, over. Apollo, the great light core, position 1330.
Turbulences. So much turbulence.
Aircraft reports visual with 3 full tubes.
Oh,
Condition crew.
amazing.
4,500 feet on the way down.
What are those wires made of? And the parachute itself. Not least. For holding. We were basically a huge fireball. Oh, there are multiple of them. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Well, that was something. Directed by David Whalen. Lead developer Drash. 3D models Mario Matovina. Gonna stop reading names because I'm probably gonna mispronounce them anyway. Well, that was certainly something. Oh! That was certainly something because it really felt like I was there on several occasions. And it was really cool to observe the moon landing spots. How it looked. The feeling really got to me. As if I was really there. It took a couple of attempts, to say the least, to land the lunar module on the moon. But I got there. Lots of Kickstarter backers. Well done. All of them were looking at me. Oh, cool. Oh, there's actual footage? That's the part I failed. I had to redo it over and over again. Impressive. Immersive education, learned through experience, and I sure did. It was interesting, it was very interesting. Who will take the next big leap? Time will tell. We will be going to Mars and... Oh yeah, there we go, Mars. And not too long. When was it, 2020 or something? It's gonna be interesting how that's gonna turn out. But yeah, what's this? Extras. Learn more. Outer space related programs. Lecture VR. Completely free. I might check that out. Related experiences, Titans of Space, lunar flight. Please feel free to take breaks. Well, I did it in a single sitting. I should do that less and take more breaks. But yes, that was interesting, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed staying with me on this experience, and I hope you found it somewhat educational. It sort of gives you an impression of, well, sorta, a little taste of what it was to be on the ride. And with these babies, you get a much more immersive experience. So, thank you so much, and I hope to see you more on my videos. See you later.